Salut tout le monde, bienvenue pour cette première édition. C'est le premier format. Aujourd'hui, j'interviewe des Japonais au Japon. Alors aujourd'hui, on est avec Noah. C'est un half, du coup, c'est un métis américain et japonais. Voilà, donc on va lui poser des questions très simples. C'est parti. So, hey Noah, how
Hello.
are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. My name is Noah, and I'm half Japanese, half American, and I've lived. I'm 20 years old right now, and I've lived in Japan and U.S. for 10 years each. Um, yeah, I'm currently in the same dorm as this guy, same dorm roommates.
Okay, okay, that's good. So basically, how did you come up to study in Japan? It was a choice or not, or have you the choice to study in America or in other country?
Um, in I think 2020 is when I moved back to Japan for high school, and I think for me at that time it was more. Uh, I would say it was easier to just stay here, and I think it's a lot cheaper to stay to do university in Japan compared to the U.S. Because I think ICU 4 years tuition is 1 year tuition in the U.S. So it's that's part of the reason why I stayed here. I also have most of my family here, my mom, dad, grandparents. So yeah, they're all here. So I think it was better for me to stay here. Yeah.
Okay, right. So, like in France, you have some university who are free. If you have like the scholarship or something, you can't have the scholarship in America or in Japan.
In the U.S., I think it is there are scholarships, but I don't think it's enough. Uh, and also, it's kind of like yeah, it'd be nice to have free university, but I think if you live in the U.S., it's cheaper. But since I lived in Japan, I did Japan high school in Japan, so it would be a lot more expensive to go back to the U.S. as an international student. Yeah.
Okay, okay, I understand it. Let's switch up to the next question. The next question, pretty simple, but you can develop if
Okay.
you want. Do you prefer America or Japan?
Ooh, there's a lot of good things and bad things about both countries. I think mostly good things. I have family in both countries, um, but I think living here for 5 years really got me used to Japan, um, and I've spent all of my adult life here, so I have that sort of freedom in Japan that I didn't really have in the U.S. And I do want to experience that at some point, like being an adult in the U.S. Because when I lived there, I was still a kid. Yeah, so I couldn't really experience the U.S. for everything that it has. Um, but yeah, no, it's I have family in both countries, so I have a reason to go back to the U.S. But if I had to pick one, yeah, I think for me it would probably be Japan. Um, it's a lot safer, a lot more clean. Um, the food is delicious. Yeah, I think it's Japan is more like home. I feel like.
Okay, okay. Next question. Can you tell me like what is your best or the worst experience you had in America in the US?
Like in terms of like racism or something like that.
Have you a bad experience because you are Japanese or something like that?
Yeah. So when we first moved to the U.S., I spoke zero English when I was 5 years old. So I was in kindergarten. So I was yeah just 5 years old, and we moved to our grandparents' house first, and it was not very diverse. Right, a lot of it was mostly like white people,
Yeah.
and I think I was the only Asian person there. So 5 years old and I'm the only Asian there. It's not a very good recipe. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, people pointed out that I was, Asian and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, yeah. But after that, we moved to California. There's a lot of Asian, a lot of diversity. So after that, there was no experience like that. Yeah.
Have you some good or bad experience in Japan because you are half?
I think for the most part, people see me as a foreigner.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Since I'm a little bit taller than
Yeah,
average Japanese person, and yeah, that's another thing where when I'm in the U.S., people think I'm Asian, but when I'm in Japan, people think I'm American. So it's like which one am I?
yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of, I wouldn't say frustrating, but it's kind of annoying when people think that I can't speak Japanese because I look
Oh,
foreign.
yeah.
Yeah, like my dad, he's American. So when I'm with my dad, everybody tries to speak to us in English, but we both speak Japanese fluently, so it kind of bothers me a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If it's happened like every day, it will be kind of exhausting. Like every day, you just want to like buy something, and they start to talk you in English, or even if you meet like new people who have like the same age of you, like sometimes maybe they can like speak to you in English and don't understand that you can speak Japanese, right?
Yeah. And they also like people also like if they don't speak English, they try to speak to me in like very simple Japanese, and it
Oh.
sometimes it sounds like they're kind of making fun of me, like I don't know
Oh,
Japanese.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I know they're not doing it to be like mean or anything. Yeah, they're doing it because they're nice, because they think I can't speak Japanese. But yeah, I would like for that to change. Yeah.
Let's switch to question 6. So you tell me like when you are in America, people think you are an Asian guy, and when you are in Japan, people think like you are a foreigner too. For you, do you feel more like from the America, from the US, or more from Japan?
I think since I lived in America from 5 to 15,
Yeah.
I think I'm more influenced by the American culture, I guess. Yeah. But I since I moved back here, I've learned a lot more. I've relearned a lot more about Japan and Japanese culture. But I think for me, my interests and my hobbies I feel like make me more like a American. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you in your life for the moment, you live more in the US. So yeah, it's kind of normal to have more like this culture. But you enjoy like be in Japan and like learn more about this your other culture. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, since I'm both American and Japanese, I feel like I have to learn, know both languages and know both cultures. Yeah, I think it's my responsibility.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good thing. The last question is a little bit special. There are nothing to do with this interview, but can you say something in French?
In French?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Merci. Merci.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Noah.
Yes.
Thank you for the interview.
Of course.
We will meet every day. Yeah, you are since you are roommate. So no problem. Yeah. Let's go to dinner. No. Merci à tous d'avoir regardé cette petite interview. Voilà, donc ça c'est un nouveau format que j'expérimente. Dites-moi si vous aimez. En fait, il y a plein de gens super originaux ici dans ma fac, dans mon dortoir. Donc n'hésitez pas à commenter vraiment parce que ça me prend un peu de temps de travailler dessus sur les traductions, tout ça. Donc franchement, si vous aimez bien, n'hésitez pas à me faire un petit retour, à me DM sur Instagram, c'était Japalvin. Il y a d'autres interviews qui arrivent. Sans spoil, il y a des gens qui viennent de Turquie, d'Espagne, du Japon. Il y a de la folie. Des Iraniens, Japonais, il y a plein de personnes différentes. Il y a plein de cultures différentes. C'est super. C'était Japalvin. Merci. Merci Noah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that hard.